In this video, we'll be sketching the graph of a cotangent function. Before we do that, let's go over some guidelines for sketching those graphs. We're going to compare our function to this basic cotangent function. The C value is our vertical shift up and down. The A value is our shrink or stretch value. It's not an amplitude like it is for sine and cosine. We need to make sure that our B value is factored out if it needs to be. And this is used to find the period of our function. And then within our argument, the number that's subtracted from x will be my phase shift. That's the D value. So factor out B if necessary. Then find these values. If needed, draw a guideline at the center line. Find the period of our function. The basic cotangent function has a period of pi. So if our B value is something other than 1, we need to calculate the new period of our function. Find the beginning value, that's our D, our phase shift, and we draw a vertical asymptote guideline at that x value. Then add or subtract one period to and from this x value and draw more vertical asymptote guidelines. Halfway between the asymptotes is the 0 points. We'll put those on the center line. And then halfway between the 0 and the asymptote, plot a point which is A units from the center line. And then sketch a smooth curve. The example that we'll be working with is sketch the graph of y equals 3 cotangent 1/2 x. Right? We can see that our A value is 3 and our B value is 1/2. C is 0 and D is 0, so we don't have to worry about those. Our period then is calculated with the formula pi over B, and B is 1/2. So pi over 1/2 is the same as 2 pi. So we have our beginning value, which was back here. We can write that this way if you want. X plus 0. Take your beginning value and subtract a period. That leaves us negative 2 pi. And then take the beginning value and add a period, and that gives us a positive 2 pi. So see, our A value is 3, so I'm just going to put a single mark there and call it 3 and negative 3. Alright, so we need a vertical asymptote guideline at this beginning x value, since this is a cotangent curve. So at 0, we need a vertical asymptote. Then we need one at negative 2 pi. And we need one at 2 pi. Our period is 2 pi, so we can go ahead and draw a vertical asymptote at 4 pi and negative 4 pi as well. Between the two asymptotes, we have our 0 value. And then for the cotangent curve, to the left of the 0 and up the a value, we need a point. And then to the right of the 0 and halfway between the 0 and the asymptote, I need to go down. So my cotangent curve looks like this. Since it's a periodic function, I'll just repeat this curve. Not very straight, my apologies. Try to keep it as smooth as possible.